Hi everybody, it's Brooke and Jackie, and today we wanted to talk to you about some Thursday thoughts. Yesterday I heard on the radio that, sorry the lighting, the sun's coming out.
It's
Shocking.
just a little shifting here.
I'll just be nice and sunny. Yesterday I heard on the radio that there's a phone that this one company is bringing back, and I was really excited about it because it was one of the first cell phones that I didn't actually have it, but my cousin did, and it I remember playing a game on it. We would pass it back and forth, and it was like one of the coolest phones back then.
Like, what's back then? Like,
Well, okay, so I'm gonna explain it. So it's the Nokia 3310, and it looks like this, right? So there's no smartphone technology. You had to press buttons to get to a letter, whatever, when you're texting. Yeah, I know, crazy. So they're bringing it back, and it's funny because if anybody knows what a meme is, I'm sure even if you don't know what a meme is, it's those pictures.
most of my friends don't know how to pronounce that.
Meme. Yeah, it's a meme. So it's those pictures you see that have like little funny, sayings on it about pop culture, whatever's going on, whatever. Anyway.
Minions.
Right, Minions is a big one. But this Nokia phone is a really big one. You may not have seen it, but I see it all over the place just because it was one of the phones that my generation, I guess you could say,
Right,
had.
so I'm trying to figure out, like, how old do you think you were?
Well, it came out in 2000. Okay. So I was 10, 11. But anyway, so this phone has become a big meme because in 2000 when they came out with this phone, it's one of those things where it's just like indestructible. People say like you can throw it, you can run over it with a car, and it won't break. Whereas
the one now or the one from 2000?
The one from 2000, yeah.
Oh, so maybe people still have them.
Right, they said people may still have them, but they are out there for, you could purchase them. They're really expensive because they don't make them anymore. But anyway, so they've become this huge meme. People say you can run over them with a car and they won't break. You can throw them at people's heads, like build a wall with them and to protect yours. Like, it's funny because they were indestructible. Whereas iPhones today, you break it and you have to go buy a new one.
I'm surprised you don't have any
cracks.
Cracks.
Yeah, I'm pretty protective of my phone. But anyway, so yeah, I was really excited to hear that they're bringing it back just because it's been such a big meme recently. I just remember playing this game Snake on it where you have to, like, the little snake goes around and you have to eat the little dot and it grows and grows. Anyway, so I was really excited. So I thought I'd ask you all on Facebook if you could bring something back 10, 20 years ago that you had that isn't made anymore, what would it be?
I don't, we talked about this last night, and I don't really, mine would be like candy. Because, for me, I don't know, I guess just obviously because I'm older and so much has come out that in the world now that I use that, like answering machine, like even an answering machine has evolved so much. Microwaves, phones, like, I don't know, for me, there's no kind of thing in my generation that I could say I wish was back except for a candy. Because there's some things that from my childhood I think that I miss that if they were to come back. And sometimes I'll go to, like, I'm a huge candy freak, and sometimes I'll go to a candy store or something and they have some of the stuff that, oh my God, that I, penny candy or like the little real junk that I had when I was a kid. So I don't know. I feel like, at least for me, there's not anything that I feel I wish would return.
Okay.
Chivalry, maybe, but that's a different story.
Yeah, I mean, all right, so just putting it out there to everybody. Yeah, it could be candy. It could be a toy that you used to have, or I don't know, type of like hair product or something. I don't know.
Never know. Oh, I bet. Oh, people out there, some of our girlfriends who've had a lipstick that's been discontinued.
That too.
Oh, that would be a good one. I know
Or
my mother
perfume.
would like perfume. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Okay, so there's some ideas. So we would love to hear what your thoughts on this are. We just think it would be fun. to kind of go back and see if there's anything that any of you miss from maybe your childhood or college days, something like that. And so we'd love to see your comments. So put them in the comment section. Down below. Blush, see, and yeah, there's always something that you fall in love with and they discontinue. I just don't understand that, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to go stock up, and then you get sick of it.
Right.
Okay.
All right, so that's our Thursday thoughts for today, and we'll see you tomorrow.